God, this movie's got some kick-ass girls in it.
And some sexy guys.
And sexy guys, though. We can't
Debatably
forget
sexy.
about.
Yeah.
That's my line. That's how I sell the movie. That's pretty much. That's all we.
Sexy
All
guys
Micah needs to say.
and kick-ass
Kick-ass
girls.
girls.
That's it. Yep. Everyone is hot, and it's a hot movie.
It's a hot fest. It's a
It's
sexy
a
fest.
Sexy, steamy nest of. Nope. We went off the rails again. Sorry.
My favorite scene is this one that takes place in a lake. No,
Whoa.
I mean it's like, and I think I'm pretty certain
What
that
a
there's
moment.
You
there
guys.
is an extended version of the
There is an
scene
extended cut.
online right now. So I'm just saying it's out there, you guys. You know, if you wanna
It's a lot of
check it out.
fan favorites.
It was pretty cold on that day. The scene where the guys are trying to look at your bum and you tell them not to is pretty.
don't
That's
tell them
pretty
if they-
kick-ass. I think there's going to be like little girls in the
like,
theater, like,
Yeah.
I hope,
Don't
so.
look at her ass.
and you're becoming kick-ass is like this slow evolution of like becoming this kick-ass girl from this regular girl. I like that too.
Yeah. You know, I think that they were trying to make sure that the squad would bonded as much as possible. I think they wanted to make sure that this, because it's important for the film to have
It is.
authentic relationships, and you know, I don't think anything brings out the authenticity like a good boot camp. So.
I think that's kind of the thing that drew me to the project is the fact that, yeah, she is an ordinary girl and, you know, she's thrown into extraordinary circumstances where she has to fight for the slivers of humanity that are left around her. And, you know, it was interesting playing a character like that because most of the characters I play are very self-assured and, like, very determined. And so to kind of reverse, you know, everything that I've kind of portrayed in my career was interesting for me and a bit of a challenge.
Challenge? Yeah.
Yeah, to revert.
There's definitely some trust issues with their relationship, for sure. I don't know. It's the fourth wave when that comes in. There's like you don't know who you can trust because the others look exactly the same as humans. So yeah, when meeting a random stranger in the woods who's deciding to try and save your life would be a little bit strange. So
It'd be unnerving.
so your character's kind of finding it quite difficult to
Respond
trust.
adequately.
But yeah, but then I don't know. In their search for humanity, they learn how to trust each other, which is nice. Feel free to butt in at any point.
No, I was enjoying that. It was nice.
There was that one time.
You mean
I've
every
heard-
time?
I heard about that. That was
You
actually
fell.
a save, though.
There's a
Those-
few of
He
them.
tripped and fell.
It's gonna be.
He's trying to play it
It's
off.
going to be on the extras. On my first day, I was supposed to chase Cassie through the woods. She's supposed to trip up on a trip wire,
He's
and
not.
then I'm supposed to like somehow dodge the trip wire, which is difficult to do.
I mean,
So she
not when you
falls
said it
over, and
yourself.
as she's standing up, I completely forgot that the tripwire was there, and like
Full power.
catapulted myself towards a log. And luckily, it was like a dying log rather than like a so it was
It was a
soft,
withering log.
and it cushioned my fall. But yeah,
That's good.
the decaying log saved me. Didn't you have a little slip, Nick, when you were getting into the helicopter?
I was hoping it was
forget
going to
that.
bring it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, it was a
Slip.
rainy
Good
night on the tarmac. And
Super slippery.
Just
Well, I
had a
didn't
quick slip. Yeah,
I was
no.
pretty solid
I
running
was-
through there. So.
I was leading the charge, too.
No, you were in the end.
I was in the
thought.
no, I was
Yeah,
in the yeah, I was in the
No, I wasn't leading the charge.
No, I was actually
Oh,
the
I was in the
opposite
back.
I
of
was
that.
leading the charge. I was
You
the
guys
last
were doing
man.
that.
No, last guy.
But I think
fully
everyone had
fell flat. like you
Yeah.
you
With
went
the
out and
banana
you
peel slip.
and you laid on the ground for a minute.
for a while, yeah. I did.
I was like,
did.
you okay?
I was okay though.
Yeah.
More of the story.
Thank God. I mean, we had a helmet on.
Those helmets were expensive. Yeah.
Thank God.
Did the helmet hit the floor?
The armor and the helmet helped.
The helmet didn't break. Yeah, and the armor helped.
Thank goodness for the armor.
If I hadn't been fully body armored, it would have been bad. We had fun. Obviously, we had fun.
There was
you
a
know.
couple,
There was a
couple
lot of fun.
scenes
But
where you
I think
just,
that you just can't do it all the time, you know. And
Like right now.
sometimes
We had a little giggle session, but just because there was someone
Warning
who
of that.
there was someone who
Giggles.
there was someone who was hiccuping
Sorry.
on set and just didn't
Oh.
stop. Remember the guy? He just like, so during the scene it was quite an intense scene.
It was a
and
really
like,
intense scene. No, yours.
That's amazing.
Right in the
yeah,
corner.
and it didn't. He had to go out. He had to leave the room, but then you could still hear him hiccuping outside the room as
Yeah.
well. Oh,
That was funny.
that was our one court thing, man.
On the spot, baby.
God. Go ahead, guys.
I'm gonna start.
get real with
because
this.
I think we maybe had 2 scenes together.
Mi-
One and a half.
It was
two.
1.5. It was.
So I don't have as much to say as probably these fellows do, but it's an absolute blast. I mean, you're so much fun to work. It's really fun. It's an awesome group, very professional, and
Yep.
I feel like we learned from you. So yeah.
Yeah, I think I agree with everything you said. I think we only had like 2-3 scenes together
Yeah,
too,
like
because
three.
we
3 or 4.
Okay.
we came
yeah.
in at the end.
Oh,
yeah,
right. True. Yeah.
We had like
linked
a
up at
little
the end.
section.
Yeah, it was like the last like 15 minutes. But those 15 minutes were some of the best 15
Those
minutes
some
of
of
my
the
Best
best
whole
15
of my
minutes
life.
of the.
Gosh
it.
darn
That was
good.
it. That was
I agree.
that was it.
It's
We
the-
ran down corridors together.
Yeah, we ran
was real.
a lot, and then
We ran a lot. Saved a child.
Yeah, dude, we did a lot of stuff.
It was great.
You guys did. You saved a child and everything. Yeah, all of my scenes are with Chloe.
Every
So
single.
I don't know what it's like to act with anyone else, but
Wow.
I
Okay.
had.
So it's not saying
Come
much,
on,
but
come on, give me a break,
was-
give me a break. But yeah, I'd learned a hell of a lot from Chloe. Like, I think really lucky to be able to work with someone with that much experience, and at such a young age too. And yeah, I don't know. I think I learned how to be generous at all times when the coverage isn't on you. When you're kind of just supporting your actor.
This is not
Come
funny.
on, no,
It's
she's-
very nice.
It makes me feel awkward.
I
but
understand.
I get it. But
And
thank you.
uh,
just feel
yeah,
funny.
just to be present and to be there in the scene.
I'm expecting
Uh,
3 different synopses.
No, it was fun. I mean, it was different from everyone. I feel like I had a different kind of acting experience with all of them. I think it was interesting with Alex because it was one of his first movies ever. So it was cool to kind of be kept on your toes by someone who is newer to the game, and kind of it keeps you fresher in the scene in a lot of ways because they're asking more questions and you're almost getting more out of a scene sometimes than you might with someone who's done it 100 times over and they know the ins and outs. Working with Nick was great. It was tiring. We just I feel like all we did was run around in every scene that we had together.
though, I think
We were
every
never
scene-
not moving.
Yeah.
But it was fun. We were in army costumes.
Yeah,
It was
helicopters.
great. And then, Micah drove a Humvee, so I was
Yeah, it
really
was
impressed
cool.
by her driving skills. She killed it. She had
felt
some
good about
sick
that.
black hair. I was slightly jealous of the black hair.
Understand.
It was great. It was a really cool moment, guys. So thank
Humvees.
you. It was the Humvee was a highlight though.
I like
That
that
was
one.
fun.
That was a lot of fun. It was cold
Yeah,
was
Sam
so
hit his
cold.
head one time.
several times. I think maybe 3 or 4 times.
Oh, poor guy.
He was such a little nugget, literally, but he is.